All right, we turn now to week 3 of the Alec Murdaugh double murder trial. All this week, prosecutors have called on Murdaugh's friends and associates to testify about his alleged financial crimes. The attorneys are trying to paint them as a possible motive in the killings of Murdaugh's wife and son back in 2021. Some of the most striking testimony today coming from Murdaugh's former housekeeper, who spoke about moments before and after the deaths. NBC News correspondent Ellison Barber joins us now from outside the courthouse in Walterboro, South Carolina. So, Ellison, walk us through the testimony jurors just heard today.
Yeah, Tom, it has been another busy day. We started the morning hearing from an attorney named Mark Tinsley, who is representing the family of Mallory Beach. She is the woman who was killed in a boating accident back in 2019, a boat that was allegedly driven by an intoxicated Paul Murdaugh, who has now since been killed. He was the youngest son of the current defendant in this case, Alec Murdaugh. After we heard from him, we then heard from a former housekeeper for the Murdaugh family. This housekeeper was very close with Maggie Murdaugh, and she went into detail about a conversation she had with Maggie Murdaugh prior to her death. A lot of talk, she said, centered around her concerns as it relates to the lawsuit the attorney we first heard from was bringing up against the Murdaughs, as well as others related to that 2019 boating accident. Listen.
She was worried because a lawsuit had been presented stating that they wanted $30 million. Maggie was crying. Maggie said, we don't have that kind of money, Blanc. She said, if I could give them everything that I got and make this go away, she said, I would do it in a heartbeat. She said she knew the amount of money that they were asking, but she felt that Alec was not being truthful to her with regard to what exactly was going on with that lawsuit. She said, he doesn't tell me everything.
So that lawsuit, the attorney who was involved in that, he said in his testimony today that once he found out Paul and Maggie Murdaugh had died, he felt like the case that he had against Alec Murdaugh in that specific civil case, that it was over because that a jury would not want to convict him because they would feel too sympathetic towards him if some vigilante murderer had killed his family. So he said that Alec Murdaugh, being an experienced attorney like he is, he would have known that that would have put that case up in the air. So they're all points, moments that the prosecution has brought forward to try to make the case that Alec Murdaugh was having serious financial problems. A lot of lies, a lot of history was all compounding at once, and that he killed his family to distract from that. Tom.
All right, prosecutors pulling on a lot of threads there. Ellison Barber for us today. Ellison, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.